Thank you, Sonic latest 3D outing has been a long time coming following the largely negative receptions of Sonic Forces roughly 5 years ago. The anticeptions of this ambitious change of pace Sonic Frontiers has been so rare. Co-author writes since its initial announcement. Regardless, it's finally here, and despite having provided coverage for the title, I had no idea how I would feel about it. I'm so incredibly delighted to say that, aside from some avoiding technical hiccups and a couple odd design choices, Sonic Frontiers has stuck the landing, hopefully birthing a new golden age for the Blue Blues gaming outings. Okay, we will keep looking Sonic Frontiers because with Sonic, Tails and Amy going off to investigate the chaos emeralds appearing in an unexplored region called the Starfall Islands. However, when approaching the lands, sudden havoc strikes, causing the three friends to hurl off into a digital realm known as cyberspace. Regarding narrative, Frontiers is exceptional, being not only the first recently well-told story in the series' gaming library, but one of the best. It gradually elucidates a thought-provoking mystery surrounding an ancient civilization that once seemingly lived on the islands, naturally fighting in with more previously established in the series. What really strengthens this title's narrative is its character rating, a far cry from what's come before. If you have the likes of Forces Colors, then in Lost World, the cast is noticeable more mature this time around with their conservations, so interactions all stemming from a place of heartfelt experience. They no longer depict themselves as tropes or joke mechanics, instead being true to their core selves that have long been neglected quite. A dense amount of lore is discussed in reference as well, painting clearly a picture of sonicity and contrasting the almost wholly self-contained and detached stories from previous games. Big the Cat is found at select spots throughout the island. If the player is enough purple coins on hand, they can fish to get rewards. The minigame is straightforward, perhaps too much so, granting collectible rewards, and the like. One of the most notable rewards is Eggman's voice logs from Eggman himself. He too is trapped in cyberspace, and Zeus memos details thoughts on various matters causing, so his mind veteran fans will especially greatly enjoy these logs, because Eggman remarks on settings and characters from older games, some of which have not been mentioned in the longest time. My favorite incorporation of reference has to be Sonic casually mentioned friends that are not seen in the game, as he wonders how he is doing its played in fancy wise, but I cannot help loving its science it aids and established in the world, as one that's actually growing there, and leaving the English voice directions is stellar too, with Amy being a particular highlight feature. I know Roger Craig Smith's portrayal of Sonic is not exactly a popular one personally. I found his acting here to be his best work as Sonic to date. He is notably more natural and less forced with his line delivers, plus the deepness of his voice adds to the maturity scenes throughout the title, and it does not sacrifice the character's trademarks nor gameplay-wise. Frontiers marks a critical turning point for Sonic. Linearity has been achieved, sidelined with the open zone format now being the preferred path. There were many concerns involved, how Sonic would feel to control, but thankfully, while opinions will differ, I had no qualms with how Sonic played here. For the first time since the adventure titles, I truly felt like I was completely in control of his movement speed, and all he has staples like boost, Lightspeed dash and the homing attack alongside recent rivals like the drop dash when utilized wisely mainly for the latter-most. Many neat navigational tricks can be performed to reach distinctions in voice Sonic Q to each player's approach. Sonic speed and other related factors can even be customized in the main menu, allowing all players to control Sonic best fighting their respective levels of experience and comfort. Enduring little creatures called Cocos can be found throughout the island and can be traded into their Elder to allow Sonic to enhance his ring capacity and speed. The difference are only noticeable in certain contexts and late levels, but it's a nice conjoined touch. Unfortunately, there are issues regarding exploration, draw distance, and pop in the world. It's full of various mini puzzles and collectibles, but the path to them can be veiled by objectives simply not appearing when they should. For example, rails and springs will litter the map that are necessary to access certain spots. So since they only spawn in once close enough, these shocking appearances can be jarring and distracting, occasionally making areas needlessly cumbersome aside.